Welcome to Myself and the World Children's Storytime. Our theme for today is kindness with Miss Angela Bonds. So welcome. We hope you are going to enjoy this time together. Thank you for joining us. And now, Miss Angela Bonds.
Hello, friends. My name's Angela. I'm a librarian at the Grove Hall branch, and I'm going to read a couple of stories today on the subject of kindness. But right before we get in, let's talk about how we're feeling. Give yourself a bit of a self-reflection. Was it a hard day? Are you feeling a little angry? Maybe you woke up and you feel a little tired. I know I'm very excited because one of my favorite things is always to read stories to kids. It's so much fun for me and it puts me in a great mood. So I have lots of feelings, big feelings. All right, let's start with our welcome song. It's called We Clap and Sing Hello. Just clap your hands like this. Good job. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With all our friends at story time, we clap and sing hello. Next, we are going to stomp our feet. Can we stomp our feet like this? We stomp and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. With all our friends at story time, we stomp and sing hello. Next, we're gonna wave our hands hello. Miss Angela put them out of sequence, but we can still do it. We wave our hands hello. We wave our hands hello. With all our friends at story time, we wave our hands hello. Good job. Give yourself a big round of applause. We got our bodies ready for story time. Now take those hands, just one of those hands, and put them out. This is called 5-finger breathing. And 5-finger breathing helps us sort of relax ourselves. So all you need to do, take one hand, hold out all 5 fingers, and take that other hand, start at the bottom of your thumb. And as you move your finger up from the bottom of your thumb to the top, you're gonna take a big breath in like this. And go down as you go to the valley. And back up the mountain of the pointer finger. And down again. I'm already feeling a bit relaxed. And now we're gonna travel up our middle finger with a big breath in. And blow that big breath out. Man, I'm getting really relaxed. Next, we're gonna go one more time. Up our ring finger. And down. And one more big breath up our little finger. And out. Feels like the wind is escaping from us. And sometimes that sort of relaxes your body. I love 5-finger breathing. All right, friends. So here's a good song about all kinds of emotions. It's called If You're Happy and You Know It. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're angry and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're angry and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're angry and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're angry and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're excited and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're excited and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're excited and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're excited and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. Here's a fun one. If you're sleepy and you know it, yawn it out. If you're sleepy and you know it, yawn it out. If you're sleepy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're sleepy and you know it, yawn it out. If you're grumpy and you know it, cross your arms. If you're grumpy and you know it, cross your arms. If you're grumpy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're grumpy and you know it, cross your arms. I was so grumpy. Were you grumpy? That was really good, folks. All right, hold your hand up like this. both hands. Our next song is called Open, Shut Them. And you probably already know this one. This is a great song to get ready for a story. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Place them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, creep them, crawl them. Right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. Good job, friends. Round of applause. So the first book we're gonna read today is about kindness. It's called A Sick Day for Amos McGee. And this book will show all the kind of ways that Angus makes a difference in his friend's life. A Sick Day for Amos McGee, written by Philip C. Stead and illustrated by Aaron E. Stead. Amos McGee was an early riser. Every morning, when the alarm clock clanged, he swung his legs out of bed and swapped his pajamas for a fresh pressed uniform. I think that means he's going to work. Some people wear uniforms to work. He would wind his watch and set a pot of water to boil, bloop, 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 saying to the sugar bowl, a spoonful for my oatmeal and 2 for my teacup. Belly full and ready for the workday, Amos would amble out the door. Every day, Amos waited for the number 5 bus. Next up, City Zoo, the driver would call. 6 a.m., right on time, Amos would reply. Amos had a lot to do at the zoo. He'd always make time to visit his good friends. Ooh, it's an elephant. He would play chess with the elephant, who thought and thought before making a move. He would run races with the tortoise, who never lost. That must be one speedy tortoise. He'd sit quietly with the penguin, who was very shy, and lend a handkerchief to the rhinoceros, who always had a runny nose. Oh, that's very kind of him. He's really nice to his friends. At sunset, he would read stories to the owl, who was afraid of the dark. But one day, Amos awoke with the sniffles and the sneezes and the chills. He swung his achy legs out of bed and then curled them back again. And he said, "Ugh, I don't think I'll be going to work today." Ooh, I think Amos might be sick. But meanwhile, at the zoo, the animals waited for their friend. The elephant arranged his pawns and polished his castles. The tortoise stretched his legs and limbered up. The penguin sat by himself patiently. The rhinoceros worried that his allergies were worsening. And the owl perched atop a stack of storybooks, just scratching his head with concern. Where is Amos? The animals worried. Where is Amos? City Zoo. Later that day, the rhinoceros and the elephant and the penguin and the owl and the tortoise left the city zoo. I've never seen an animal leave the city zoo. And they all lined up at the bus stop. And all of the animals got on the number 5 bus. Where can they be going? What do you think? They're at Amos's house. Hooray! My good friends are here. Even though he's not feeling well, he's excited to see his friends. What a kind thing for them to do, to see their friend. The elephant prepared for a game of chess. Amos thought and thought before making a move. I'm too tired to run races today, said Amos to the tortoise. Let's play hide and seek instead. The tortoise hid inside of his shell, and Amos hid beneath the covers. They're so silly. Amos yawned. I could use a nap. And the penguin sat quietly, keeping Amos's feet warm. How kind. Amos awoke with a sneeze, and the rhinoceros was ready with a handkerchief. How kind. I'm beginning to feel much better, thank you, said Amos to his friends. And he swung his legs out of bed. Perhaps we'll share a pot of tea. Look at all the friends helping. Owl is pouring and Tortoise is going to bring the tea to the table, and the friends are waiting. It's always nice to have tea with friends. Amos wound his clock. It's getting late, he said. After all, we all have to catch the morning bus. So Amos said goodnight to the elephant, and goodnight to the tortoise, and goodnight to the penguin, and goodnight to the rhinoceros, and goodnight to the owl, who, knowing that Amos was afraid of the dark, read a story aloud before turning out the light. Good night, Amos, and good night to all of the animal friends. Wasn't that really nice? They were so kind to Amos, who was always kind to them. That's awesome. All right, we have another song. We're gonna sing one one you already know. It's called The Itsy Bitsy Spider, but we're gonna sing it in two ways. First, you wanna take both your hands and go like this. The itsy bitsy spider crawled up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So the itsy bitsy spider crawled up the spout again. Good job. Now we're going to change it a little bit. So the itsy bitsy spider has a big sibling, and that's the very big spider. It's like a teenage spider. So we're going to hold our hands out like this. And we're going to sing. The very big spider crawled up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and it dried up all the rain. So the very big spider crawled up the spout again. Good job. That was so cool. All right, friends. Our next book about kindness is called Maisie's Big Book of Kindness. And you've probably seen a story with Maisie in it. This book is written by Lucy Cousins, and it features so many friends. Maisie is very kind. There are lots of ways to be kind. We're going to find out some of the ways that they are. One way of being kind is sharing. Maisie shares her toys with her friends, and she lets Tallulah play with Panda. Thank you, Maisie. On a hot day, Maisie likes to share her favorite place with her friends. It's so much fun. I think her favorite place is a pool. Splish, splash. And on a rainy day, Maisie likes to share her umbrella with Eddie. So kind. Maisie chooses a book to read aloud. Story time is sharing time, and sharing is kind. Another way to show kindness is giving. Maisie paints a birthday card to give to Cyril. Ooh, I see a sun on the birthday card. And Charlie is busy making a cake for Cyril. Whir, 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 the mixer goes. So many ingredients. Happy birthday! Macy gives Cyril the card that she made. Thank you, Macy. And Charlie gives Cyril the birthday cake that he made. Thank you, Charlie. That's so kind. Oops-a-daisy. Someone has knocked over the birthday cake. Splat! Right onto the floor. I'm sorry that I knocked over your cake, whispers Tallulah. Can I give you a hug? Of course, says Cyril. Don't worry. It was an accident. Macy gives little black cat a tickle under his chin. Tickle, tickle, purr, purr. And Charlie gives his teddy bears a cuddle. Every single one. Giving is kind. Another way to show kindness is caring. The flowers in Maisie's garden are thirsty. Maisie and Eddie care for their plants and give them some water to help them grow. Drip, 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 drip. Maisie and Tallulah want to care for all the creatures in their garden. They're building a bug hotel. Have you ever heard of a bug hotel? What a wonderful place for insects to live. Tap, tap. I see butterflies and spiders like in our song, and bees and beetles and ladybugs. That's a cool hotel. Maisie cares for all sorts of animals. Deep, 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 deep. She looks after little lambs. Ma, ma. She feeds the cow. Moo. And the pigs. Oink, oink, oink. Poor Dottie has fallen off her skateboard. She has hurt her knee. Macy cares for her by putting on a bandage. It must hurt, but she made sure that she bandaged it up. Macy cares for all of her friends. Her big smile makes them happy. Caring is kind. Another way to show kindness is by helping. Little black cat is stuck in a tree, and Eddie has come to the rescue. He uses his trunk. Maisie is very grateful for Eddie's help. Thank you, Eddie. Eddie did a great job. Everyone is hungry. Macy helps cook lunch on the grill. Cyril kindly lets Dottie go ahead of him. Remember, Dottie hurt her leg, so he let her go first. Charlie brings Dottie some cakes and cookies. That's so nice, Charlie. And Tallulah offers her a milkshake. Thank you for your help, everyone, said Dottie. And it's cleanup time, so everyone helps out. Cyril sweeps and Maisie vacuums. And Eddie collects the recycling. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It's all the paper and the plastic. They have crunchy sounds. Tallulah helps wash Panda. Scrub, 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 scrub. And Charlie and Maisie help too. Helping is kind. Playing together, Maisie asks everyone to come and help play at her house. Hello, come in. All the friends are going to play. Eddie and Dottie find a quiet game to play. They take turns choosing blocks. Maisie and Tallulah play with a jigsaw puzzle together. Tick-tock. Now it's time for a noisy game. It's Maisie and the Music Makers. Ting, ting, toot, toot, bam! Look at all of the instruments that they're playing together. Playing together is kind. Being kind feels good. How can you be kind today? Did you do something kind today? Did you help someone or share? Think about that. Thank you for listening to the story. We have a couple more songs to go. So this is a song about kindness, and we're gonna sing it 3 times in different ways. Just clap your hands like this. I'm K-I-N-D kind. I'm K-I-N-D kind. I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm K-I-N-D kind. And can you sing it in a loud voice? I'm in a library, so I have to be careful with my loud voice. I'm K-I-N-D kind. I'm K-I-N-D kind. I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm K-I-N-D kind. Now we're gonna try whispering really softly. Can you do that? I'm K-I-N-D kind. I'm K-I-N-D kind. I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm K-I-N-D kind. Give yourself a round of applause for singing with me. It's been great hanging out with you guys today. We have one more song just to say goodbye, but it's been wonderful reading stories to you. And I hope that you go outside and spread a little bit more kindness. So hold your hands up just like this. This is called Open, Shut Them, Wave Goodbye. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Place them in your lap, lap, lap. Wave them, wave them, wave them, wave them. Right up to the sky, sky, sky. I'll wave to you, you'll wave to me. Now let's all wave goodbye, bye, bye. Goodbye, friends. It's been so cool reading with you and hanging out with you. So if you have any questions.
Yes, thank you for joining myself and the world Children's Story Time. As always, if you have any question, concern, ideas, please let us know. And remember, please join us at Vital Village, vitalvillage.org. Thank you and see you next time. Bye-bye.